In this video, we're going to talk about Adobe After Effects. It's going to be an introduction, and we're going to see how we can download, install After Effects from Creative Cloud and how to make sure it starts and it works fine. So you can see this is the welcome screen. So we are not yet inside the interface, but if I just start with the first tutorial here, or just select a file, if I want to start from a file, I can open a new project, open an existing project. Well, anything I do here, let's, for example, start with the first tutorial. You can see that this is the actual interface that we can also customize a little bit. But I will show you the other things here about the interface in the next video. And this is going to be a course, so it's going to start with the basics, and then it's going to move on with more advanced features and tools that we find here in After Effects. Now I'm just going to exit. I'm just going to show you everything from the beginning. So first of all, you need to have Creative Cloud. You can see this is the web version of Creative Cloud. You can also use a desktop version. And this is basically a management panel that you can use. And you can download, try software from Adobe using this management panel. You can see here, I've already downloaded, and this is in Italian right now, but you will find it in your own language. And you also have a cloud space that you can use. You have Adobe Stock, and some of these features, we already talk about these features in other courses like Photoshop, because these are similar for any Adobe product. Now, first of all, what is Adobe After Effects? Well, it's a software that is used for mainly for VFX, which means video effects, or motion graphics, or you can also work with 3D motion graphics. And you can definitely also use it for montage, even though for montage, the best one is going to be Premiere Pro, which is again from Adobe. So you can work simultaneously with Premiere Pro and After Effects when you need to do video editing, video montages, and creating effects. You can also work together with Adobe After Effects and Cinema 4D because, well, Cinema 4D is another software, but it's mainly for 3D animation and like also for entertainment. So they're gonna ask you if you want to work using also Cinema 4D. Now, I prepared a series of kind of slides here. So this is quickly, I want to show you the Cinema 4D. It's a 3D software, and it creates 3D scenes, 3D renderings, 3D animation that are strictly related to After Effects. So usually when you work with it, Cinema 4D, you go for After Effects and vice versa. And there are other software similar to Cinema 4D like 3ds Max, but this is mostly used for architecture and design. And also Maya, which you can use for entertainment and creating like 3D scenes, 3D characters. For 3D characters, you also have ZBrush. And then, of course, you have the open source Blender that is free. So you can check all these software if you're interested in the channel. I'm just going to go forward here with the introduction. But just to give you, some suggestions and some advice. And also, After Effects is pretty similar to Photoshop, so you can do like photo montages and alteration of the image, or improvement, color correction, but not just for static images, but also for animated assets or footage, video footage. You can work with audio. Also in Photoshop, we have some small video effects and video of montage features, but they're not enough if you want to do something more professional and more advanced. Then in that case, you're going to move from Photoshop into After Effects, definitely. There is also an open source alternative, which is called Netron. Netron is, again, for compositing and for VFX and motion graphics, just like After Effects, but it's free and it's open source. You have also other alternatives, open source alternatives to Adobe software like GIMP for Photoshop, and Inkscape for Illustrator, and Scribus for InDesign, and you'll find all the courses in the channel if you're interested. So first thing you need to do is search for Adobe Creative Cloud on the web, on any search engine. Just access the website, and all you need to do is, well, change in your own language, of course, if you want. In this case, you can see it's showing me this in Italian, but you can change it to any language you want. And then you have different software here, like packages, and you can explore all the features. But try to get to reach After Effects. So you either go here to the Adobe Creative Cloud apps, or just scroll around. You will find the most important software here. And if you don't find it like this, just go here and go for video. So search for, there you go, like video somewhere you should find. And in the video area, this is where you'll find Adobe Premiere Pro and Adobe After Effects. And you have a free trial. So if you click where the application is, it's going to ask you if you want to buy it or if you want to go for a free trial. And you're going to have all the information. So the prices, and also there are different different prices for single users, companies, students, and teachers, and so on, or a school. So once you have that, and especially you need an account. So if you want to log in, you can use Google, you can use Facebook or Apple. You can use Adobe After Effects either with Windows or Mac. Just type your email, register, create an account, and download the Creative Cloud. Once you download the Creative Cloud or you create an account, you can access the Creative Cloud online, or you can see here, this is the desktop app that I've just opened. So they're pretty similar. They have the access to your cloud space. You can see all the apps. You can go to the stock and marketplace to find like templates and ready-made preset projects that you can use. And here you will see, well, the first time you will not see this part at the top. These are the installed applications. You will only see these panels where you can, again, click on try or click on buy, and you can get all of these applications from Adobe. So for example, I don't have Photoshop right now, so you need to buy it, and then once it's ready, it's gonna tell me if I wanna install it. You can see I can use, together with After Effects, I can use also Premiere Rush, Photoshop Express, and other stuff here, like Camera Raw and other stuff. So just gonna click install. Let's install, for example, this. So I'm gonna click install, and you can see it's gonna go in the waiting mode, and then it's going to start the installation. So it's basically downloading now and installing all together. I'm just going to quit just to show you how easy it is to install from here. Now, once you're ready, you're going to open up the software, or it's going to open up automatically. And this is the online version or the website version of Creative Cloud. You can see it's basically the same. I've also changed the language right away so you can see the various buttons. So you can see you can open these, you can manage the plugins, you can explore also tutorials, you can uninstall it from here. And again, you have all the options to try or buy all the others applications. And also here you have categories. So video, this is the video applications by Adobe, and then you have like graphic design, illustration, 3D, and so on. So you can access, once you download it and install Creative Cloud, or just create the online account, you can access everything you need right here. So I've already downloaded and installed After Effects, but and I can also open it from here. But one last thing I want to show you before getting back to the welcome screen is it's probably going to ask you to update your drivers for the GPU or the graphic card. Now that's a really important part. So if it doesn't prompt you to go and download like the latest graphic card driver, you can do it yourself. In my case, I have an NVIDIA driver. So all I needed to do was to go on the website, and there is like a section here where it's gonna ask you your model. So you're gonna just fill up these various things and a drop down list. Make sure it's gonna be driver game ready, and then just search for the driver, and there it is. Now this is my driver, which is kind of really recent. So I'm gonna click here to download it. It's gonna download it in my download folder. You can see I've already downloaded as well. And double click on the driver to install it. That's a really important step if you wanna make sure that everything works. And then you can just test it right away. Just test if everything it's fine. And this is also some, you can use the manual, the help Adobe to find the information about drivers. And I'm gonna just use the English version here, so you can see that it's strongly recommended to get the latest driver. And NVIDIA stopped the releasing of studio drivers for older GPUs. So the latest game-ready driver are available, and these are the ones that are suggested. So again, you find information on the Adobe website for more help. And that's it. So you're ready. Once you're ready, just double click on the icon that is going to appear on your desktop, or just search it in Windows and open up After Effects. If by any chance you don't find your After Effects software icon on your desktop or on your welcome screen or anywhere, well, you can navigate into your PC. You can see this is the path. So you're going to go to C, Program Files, Adobe, and you find all the Adobe application, and that's After Effects right there. So you double click and you can use this one here. You can copy and paste this link anywhere if you want to access. And that's basically it. So this is the welcome screen again. And so we got where we started, and in the next lessons of this course, we're gonna explore first the basic tools and the basic features, and then we're gonna move on into more and more advanced things. We're gonna increase the level of difficulty little by little so that you can go from the start to a really excellent professional level, and you can work with After Effects. So that's it for this introductory video. If you enjoyed, subscribe, stay updated. If you want to support us, please join the channel as a supporter and check our other courses and guides that we already have in the channel about graphic design, video and effects and video editing, video montages, and also 3D and much more. So thanks for watching. See you in the next video.